we're down, let's say, 25 pounds now?
Yeah, I'm back in the 230s, so that was the goal when we started. You know, I think the most I got up to was like 265 at one time. So I'd say a little over 25 pounds now. So I'm back in the 230s, and I'm gonna drop a couple more just for my sake. And you know, the strength coach is pretty consistent with everything. He's good with everything, but I think I'm gonna lose a couple more, and I'll be fine. Yeah, I do it 4 times a week. So I go Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 6 a.m. and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I usually do a 6:30 in the afternoon session. It's like a restorative class then, just stretching and stuff. So it's really helped with mobility and stuff. And it's incredible with everything I've been doing.
Do you feel like you're moving a lot better when you're on the court now?
Oh yeah, I mean especially from Costa Rica. You know, I was still coming battling that knee and everything. And I'm back to what I need to be doing, and that was the goal when I got back from Costa Rica was, you know, change what I was eating, change everything, and that's what I've done. You know, I went to meal prepping for every week to, you know, cutting out all sweets. I mean the last 2 weeks I've went with no sugars and gluten-free meals for the last 2 weeks. So I mean I've been just trying to cut down body fat and everything like that. So.
Last 6 months or so, graduation, football team, basketball
yeah.
team, Costa Rica, that's been fun.
Oh yeah, I mean it's been I guess up and down, but I mean like someone asked me the other day if I could go back and change anything, would I wouldn't. I mean I really wouldn't. You know, I went and everybody's like, you know, was it a mistake going from the wall? I don't think so. You know, if I was staying when I was healthy and doing anything, I was really productive when I was on the field. So if I could have stayed healthy, who knows? I still might be over there. So. Saying that, but I'm glad to be back on the basketball court too at the same time.
I'm going to clever way to ask this. I've had knee surgery and I don't play basketball.
Yeah.
How do you explain to someone who doesn't play basketball how hard it is to try to play through when your knee is just aching or hurt like that?
Yeah, I mean, we went in thinking I was going to have a quick, you know, 3 to 4 week recovery and everything, and after they got inside there, instead of being 3 or 4 pieces of my patella, it was 20 pieces, you know, so it ended up being you know, instead of 45-minute surgery, it took a lot longer. So the bounce back of that has been a journey for me, especially a guy, knock on wood, you know, my whole career of playing sports, I've never experienced it, trying to get back from injury. I mean, I've been beaten, banged up a little bit here and there, but nothing to actually sit me out. So it was a very humbling experience too, you know, and I just kept trusting in God to go out there every day and I would just work, you know, and then some days I would go into therapy and stuff, and I wouldn't want to do it because I'd be in pain and everything, but you know, after coming back from that, you know, you really count your blessings of being healthy, because that was the journey to get back from.
Justin, I wanted to ask you about Dwight and Darius, just based on yesterday being around the 3 of you. You like those guys. I can tell you're excited about the big team next year.
Oh yeah, I mean us 3, you know, we're the old man group. We lift everything we do. You know, we do our individuals. We lift together. It's like D. Hall, because it's like the old man group's coming in. So it's crazy. I was telling somebody, you know, the years go by so fast, and you know those guys are great guys. Darius comes from a high class program, and so does Dwight. And I'm just looking forward to getting on the court and playing with those guys.
Could be moving up the record book a lot of categories this year.
I wish I could say I wasn't, but the one I want is the rebounding one, and that's a personal goal of me. You know, to be able to be up there with Jim McDaniels and 3 other guys. You know, that one's a big personal goal for me. You know, if I don't get it, I don't get it. But you know, in the back of my head, that's a personal goal for me. But most thing I want to try to do is help this team win games. But,
I know you're great for Jimmy.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I'm hungry for. You know, I'm gonna do anything it takes to go out and get a ring. So.
Through a lot of different circumstances, you guys are thin right now in the front court. You're not going to have many guys there in the post to go into the season with. How you guys can adjust to that? What's it going to take for you guys? I mean, I assume conditioning will be really important to be able to play a lot of minutes and be able to carry that load in the paint.
Yeah, that's why I've been losing 26 pounds. You know, because you know, right now I'm continue trying to get the best shape of my life. You know, and with our strength coach, working with him and keep dropping weight as he walks by, but you know that's the main goal for me. You know, I'm gonna be in the best shape possible, and if I have to play 40 minutes a night, then that's what I got to do to help this team win. You know, I'll do anything.
How did you guys deal with the Mitchell situation when you left for the second time as a team? What kind of message did the coach share with you guys, or how did you all, you know, what kind of things did you say to each other about that?
I mean, we're just looking forward to getting ready to play. I'll let Coach address all those questions about him, but like I said, I'm just looking forward to getting out there with this team. So.
How important is this first month of practice with so many new guys? Really get. I know obviously Costa Rica was a big help, but especially these next few weeks, getting everyone used to playing with each other.
I think it's going to be big. You get out there and for the first time that everybody, Costa Rica was fun and everything. For the first time you get into putting in sets and everything, and you start to see everybody's strengths and weaknesses and how you can make your teammates better and work to their advantages instead and try to veer away from their weaknesses and help them out, make them look better on the court too. So always that month before you get to start playing is huge for any team, and it's going to be really big for this team. Like you said, we got guys coming in from all over, the young guys and everything. So it's going to be a lot of teaching points early, and and I think once we get this thing rolling, we're going to be perfectly fine.
Just like I can tell the tone of your voice, speaking to the young guys, you're excited about this. They've got skills and they got character.
Well, I think I told you yesterday, we have a bunch of athletes in this team. We got a bunch of guys that can guard a lot of different positions, and a lot of guys who are really good with the ball in their hand that can make plays, not only for themselves but for their teammates. So I'm really excited about that, and I think we'll be able to get some easy buckets in transition because this is a team that can run. Like I said, those young guys you got some freak athletes in Josh and Merrick, and then you got Jake. People in the state of Kentucky saw him play some, and he can shoot the lights out of it. And then Davion is a guy, a do-it-all guy. So there's a guy who played in the Sun Belt a couple years ago by the name of Elfrid Payton, who plays for Orlando Magic. That guy reminds me a lot of him. They do anything you need them to do. Rebound from the guard position, pass it, and shoot it. So he's a really good player. Similar haircut too. Yeah.
Just to ask you one more thing about both Darius and Dwight. They're going to help you, but Dwight inside minutes, he's wide awake.
Dwight's going to be huge. It's finally, we're going to be able to play the four a lot more. But he's a big body in there and really good rebounder. We didn't get to play the whole trip in Costa Rica, but he's really good hands around the rim, shoots it well to be in a mid-range game, and on the defense end he protects that rim, and that's something that's going to be really big for us. And his conditioning is really going to be a big thing for us too, because he's going to have to play a lot of minutes. So, but I'm looking really forward just to have another big right there beside of me, and I think he's going to do a really good job.
All right.